that get money. Like, on my mama. Everybody like, well, Alvo, you use Shamar for a come up. Who I had before Shamar? I ain't even gonna say no name. I had celebrity hairstylists. Me off because I started dealing with Shamar. But I had celebrity hairstylists before Shamar. Bills wet coming through. Wet. Before him, I had, ain't gonna say no name, a bad boy. Off of Bad Boys Club. For him, I had CEO on Now That's TV. Before the CEO on Now That's TV, I had, I ain't gonna say no name, an A-list actor. Before then, I had one of y'all favorite content creators. They go viral with they're working with Tyler Perry. Cashing out. I got Lululemon bags. Look, Lululemon bags. Like, what? I get money in real life. I just don't have to get on here and flex my bag. I don't have to flex my bag. I get money in real life. On God, I get money in real time. Ho, is you cool? They be like, our priorities all in an apartment right now because I want a house. And I travel too much. I'm always traveling to a different state. The most I'm in the state is 2 weeks the most. Traveling too much. So that's why I don't have an apartment. But I'm guarantee you, if I wanted to prove a point, I want an apartment so bad I can go get an apartment Monday morning. You better. No, I'm just saying, like, it's so weird to me. It be so crazy. Like, I can go bag to bag with these punks. The only people that probably got more money than me or probably in the same tax bracket as me is literally Shamar and Tommy. The rest of these can't go bag from bag me. These can't go shoot for shoot me, or these can't go bagging for bagging with me. If I bag, I'm gonna make me some money. If I go on OnlyFans, I'm gonna make me some money. I go on YouTube, I'm gonna make me some money. If I go on TikTok, I'm gonna make me some money. I'm viral on TikTok. I don't have to talk about Shamar. Y'all never want to give me my props. These people love me, bro. Even if people love to come and talk about me, it don't matter if Shamar, reason why some of y'all know me is because of Shamar. I'm stuck like Chuck. Go do y'all homework. Y'all keep on trying to make me be this evil, nasty person. Go do y'all homework. Go on TikTok, I bet you see me. Go on Facebook, I bet you see me. And if it wasn't for these bloggers, maybe I wouldn't be as big as I am. But why y'all think these bloggers keep talking about me? A blogger ain't finna keep blogging about nobody they can't get no views off of. You see them blogging about, did you see them blogging about Cash? Cash ain't make it to the YouTube blogs until he went live with me. Exclusive barely be on the YouTube blogs no more. The blogger places that go viral. So it makes sense. Y'all hit on my name so bad, I'm viral. I need Shamar to be viral. I haven't been with Shamar in 2 months and still viral. People still love me. Like, I did a model monologue on TikTok. This was like, these people love me. Y'all hate me so much, but the people love me. Stuff like Chuck. Here. You definitely get Alvo. No, like, for real. And it's just so lame, and it's so how, like, and I can't control how the people feel, but it's just so lame. The only reason why I get aggravated, y'all, is when people really know me in real life. DQ, he know me in real life. As soon as DQ see me, y'all, the first thing DQ said when he see me, CJ says you didn't even know what Lululemon was when he came around you. Baby, let's go ahead and keep it a buck. CJ, reason why me and CJ stopped talking, y'all, I never liked the CJ. CJ's a fucking bottom. CJ get bust down around on Twitter. On Twitter, you don't see me getting bust down and passed around. I might post a little head video here and there. I might got them post my ass in my dick, but you ain't never ever seen me just get busted by the best of the best. No cap. CJ wanted me to buy him Lululemon. I'm not ever buying. I don't buy what I look like putting Lululemon on his ass. I want to put Lululemon on CJ, so I want to put it on mine. He wants a Lulu, put some Lulu on his butt. Lululemon. Somebody ain't know what Lululemon was, but she wanted me to put Lululemon on his butt, and I put it on mine. Talking about why would I put butt? You know how much Lululemon costs? If I spend $600, almost $2K on 2-3 outfits, you think I'm finna do that for a nigga? You got me fucked up. I'm finna do it for myself. That's what I did. I been knew what Lululemon was. I knew what Balenciaga, all that shit. I ain't wearing it. Y'all talking about something. He said this and that. What? He mad because I ain't put it on his butt. So I put it on mine, though. Nah, for real, counsel. Like, I put Lulu on that. up. You about him, I'm about him. Do this content and go viral. Y'all got to be real. Y'all got to listen to who the people that be talking about me. I put on all day, every day. I dress all day, every day. I don't have clothes on for 3 days ago. What's so crazy? This shit been out for so long now it's trending, right? You thought about yourself, shaking my head. So did brought myself on Lululemon, because why the fuck I look like Lululemon? That. Yeah, and you should stay single at this point, and they still don't know CJ. But my thing about it was, y'all, the reason why I read CJ and did CJ how I did CJ is because CJ was me. And let me go ahead and turn the comments off so I can choose my words correctly and say how I'm trying to say it. My thing about what happened with CJ was, CJ, he was weird. In my DMs, I can swear to God, strike me dead. Y'all know I'm the king of receipts. So my next live, I bring the receipts. That nigga was in my DMs trying to talk to me. I was bypassing him. But then I'm like, you know what? I'll do some content with my song finna drop in 4 days. And my song, I'm like, it's the new boo for me. So I'm like, I can just get a new boo, do some content with him, do a little matching outfits, do some YouTubes and shit like that. You know, get this shit viral, get my song viral. I'm a content curator. It's always the content for me, Booker Bad. So when he asked me to put Lululemon on his ass, I got confused. Because put Lululemon on who ass? Put Lululemon on my ass. Lululemon is $150 just for a pair of sweats. Lululemon on your butt. Bye-bye. Anyways, people like him and CJ, he had 800 followers on TikTok. When I posted him on my TikTok, 800 followers to 10K. Okay? Yeah. Call it what you want. I it's the same way y'all say people make minds, I make people careers too. But can you keep that career I made? Can you keep it? No, you can't keep it because you ain't got the personality and you ain't got the aura to keep that type of personality and keep that type of content in that platform. I don't have to get on Instagram and show my I don't do content on Instagram or YouTube. I do read down content. Okay? So at the end of the day, people like him, I never cared because that was never my nigga and I never liked him. I was doing content. The way I promise y'all, I like people I date, you'll never ever see them on my page. If I ever put somebody on my page, it's strictly business. On game. Never see them. And I talk with top notch. I don't regular. I famous. I that get money. Like on my mama. Everybody like, well, Alvo, you use Shamar for a come up. Who I had before Shamar? I ain't even gonna say no name. I had celebrity hairstylists. Me off because I started dealing with Shamar. But I had celebrity hairstylists before Shamar. Bills wet coming through. Wet before him, I ain't gonna say no name, Bad Boy off of Bad Boys Club. For him, I had CEO on Now That's TV. Before the CEO on Now That's TV, I ain't gonna say no name, one A-list actor. Before then, I had one of y'all favorite content curators. They go viral with they're working with Tyler Perry. Then all my been had motion. I just don't post my now if I post somebody on my page, that's for fake. But I like niggas with money. I like niggas that can give me opportunity. Y'all think I'm ugly? In the gay world, they don't think I'm ugly. In the gay world, I am beautiful, top tier. When that DQ seen me, I swear to God strike me dead. He said, Alvo, you is fine. I said, thank you. And then my nigga, when I went to Houston, Texas with my nigga came, put my bags in DQ car. He said, man, where you about to go? I was like, I'm gonna go with my friend. He was like, all right, come back. And I was like, okay. He said, you gonna meet me at the spot so we can go out for brunch? I said, yeah, I'm gonna meet you. Hug my nigga. He hug my nigga, kiss my nigga, he left. DQ said, damn, no show. I said, nah, this is I fuck with. I swear to God strike me on my mama. Never gave ugly. I might get on the internet and look any type of way, but they know real good. I'm talking about skin real smooth. It might look yellow on this.
But we got Alvo up here at 6 o'clock in the morning in his feelings. And who does he have in his mouth? Shamar and Shamar's new boyfriend. He was ranting for 2 hours on Instagram early this morning. He probably couldn't sleep last night. And hey, Elise, and he was ranting about Shamar's boyfriend, talking about he ain't all that. Oh, he's trying to do modeling like me. But then he tried to flip the script and try to be the word of reasoning. He tried to act like he was a little bit mature at a point on his live where he was trying to talk like he was trying to win over the audience. That dude is in big trouble. And I say this because if he doesn't step his game up and do more creative content, because he's boring, even though he doesn't think he's boring, they are going to cancel him. Because Alvo is nobody without Shamar. Shamar made Alvo. Alvo was not having this kind of rhythm prior to Shamar. I don't care what he says about Shamar. I don't care about what he says about the situation. He came into Shamar's life to use Shamar, and he got rocked to sleep. And he thinks that he got what he wanted from Shamar, and I honestly don't think he got anything that he wanted from Shamar. That's why he's overworked and underpaid, because what he thought he was going to get from Shamar, it didn't pan out that way. Good morning, Paris Evan. Happy Easter. Happy Easter to everyone in the chat. Good morning. Hey, Ms. Davis. Marito, welcome to SL's premiere. Hey, player, what's going on? Happy Easter to you. He was just saying yesterday he was going to stop talking about Shamar and that he forgave Shamar. Yeah, right. He didn't know how it was going to hit him today or yesterday, knowing that Shamar man actually did come to live with him, and Shamar made it clear by showing photos of him in the bed, them out having a good time, all of that. Shamar purposely put that up to get under his skin. I don't think he had a good night. He probably didn't sleep good, and he wanted to get up here and speak his piece. And that's just what Alvo did on Sunday. Instead of being with family, maybe running around the backyard at his family's house, hunting for eggs, he's on live talking about Shamar and his boyfriend. You the one left the situation when you felt like you was done with Shamar, and you left too early. You snooze, you lose. And just like in this sector, everyone has competition. People see, like, for example, what I'm doing, and they want to duplicate it. Oh, she has a channel. Oh, she's got an audience. Oh, she's doing this, she's doing that. So now I want to get a YouTube channel and start being a content creator. It's like that in every sector, and it's like that in all circles. And he should have knew that Shamar was not going to wait around for him to either come back or be right. So Alvo, you missed out. And I know that he knows that he missed out, and this is why he's so angry. But the only one he could be angry with is himself. I'm sorry. So he can say whatever he wants to say, go on his little rants and all of that. But you fumbled the bag. Hello, Latanya. Hello, Latisse. Yeah, make sure you hit the like button. Yeah, because people are not hitting the like button like they should. And y'all were doing good for a minute, making sure them likes were up. And we have our times that we slack off. It's understandable. But yeah, support the channel and make sure you hit the like button. And happy Easter again. And Sunday to everyone who is in the live today. But I wasn't surprised. I called it out. I knew this was going to happen. And now he's going to have to step his game up. He can't drag his feet and do this lazy content because he's, affiliated with being the ex of Shamar. That's over with. Shamar now has a new man who also is calling himself a model or does modeling jobs or whatever. And he's going to be wanting to be in front and center just like Alva was. Now, I don't think, this is just my opinion, I don't think the new boyfriend is going to be that aggressive, like Alvo was, to the point where we just started to know that he was using Shamar for the clout. But only time will tell. We don't know. Maybe he's quiet, calm, cool, and collective now because it's new. The relationship's new. But only time will tell. But yeah, Alvo's up there saying all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? He talking about the dude was once in his DM. Now he went and messing with Shamar, and Shamar been trying to get with him, I guess, prior to this dude coming to live with Shamar. He's gonna say all kind of sabotaging stuff, just to rock Shamar in that relationship to sleep. I mean, and I'm gonna tell you how weird this dude is. So I'm in the live, I'm recording, I'm up early. I was up hours before and I was doing stuff around my house. Had a lot of energy. So when I seen that he went live, I caught the live at the beginning. I caught both the lives at the beginning. Don't you know somebody came into his chat? He must have thought it was me. He was saying all these names and this and that and other. And I guess he was talking like I was on the troll page or something like that. And I'm sitting there cracking up because I'm on this boy's mind that much that he literally thought that it was me on his page trolling him. I guess whatever they said, because I didn't even read what was said because I was washing out some stuff that I had packed up from my storage, and I wanted to rewash the utensils and dishes over, even though they were boxed up where nothing could get to them. I just still wanted to rewash stuff. So anyways, I was rewashing and I was listening to him rant and make big himself up, and he's literally having a conversation with his audience, making them think that it was me in the live, and whoever it was, he blocked them. So if you would have blocked me, I wouldn't have the content that I recorded on your IG, dummy, to be able to share when I get off this live. So make it make sense. I got 2 hours worth of content of him ranting. On the second live, he tried to be the word of reasoning, like he's some saint, like he wasn't such a bad person to Shamar. And he's always the type of person where it's never him, it's always the other party. You know what I'm saying? That dude is a weirdo. He's a straight weirdo. Stop being mad at your circumstances and how you're working yourself and you're underpaid to death because you don't know how to act like a young man on someone's platform. You're not wiping your feet off, Alvo, when you step through these doors of people's houses. That's what I would call them, refer them to. YouTube, Instagram, whatever. You have to wipe your feet off and show some sort of respect and be humble about who you are and what you stand for. And if you're a ratchet hood rat, you need to do that when you check off of these social media platforms. You shouldn't be doing that while you're trying to get a bag to take care of yourself. And then you wouldn't be going around trying to plot and scheme on trying to destroy other people's lives and what they got going on. So I don't buy nothing that you were saying. I know some of your followers that were in there, they buy it because they're slow. That's why they still keep giving you money. He was sitting up there bragging about how he gets paid, I think, every week or every 2 weeks from OF, that site that he does little favors for some change. And he was bragging yesterday how he got $10,000. Now, if that's all you got is $10,000, honey, saved up with all this mess you've been doing for the last 5 or 6 months with Shamar, honey, you are underworked and overpaid, just like I said. And I know you're in the bushes listening. And yes, I did say that. And if you don't like it, that's too bad. You know what I'm saying? That's too bad. Maybe you need to get another profession. Maybe modeling is for you. Alvo, so obsessed and impressed. He's like a fly on the wall that won't go away. Exactly. I wish Shamar would just get a restraining order. And yeah, you know what? That's funny. I don't know if it was you that said that in the last live, or was it in the comment section of one of my videos. Somebody had said they wish that Shamar would get a restraining order. But and then what kills me the most is how much he lies. He even was lying yesterday talking about he cleared up that legal situation with him having to turn himself in on that bond that Shamar took himself off of. It ain't that easy. You have a bond in order to be free. If you didn't have no one that could sign for a bond and put up the money for the bond, you would still be in jail as we speak. You wouldn't be in a relationship with with Shamar. So first and foremost, why are you lying? You're not lying to us. We're not your fans, your supporters, or your community at all. You're lying to your supporters, people who give their hard-earned money to you, and you're sitting up there playing in these people's face. But the reason why Elvo's lying in these people's faces is because he don't trust or respect those supporters that are giving them that money. Now he'll take your money, but at the end of the day, if he was to be able to tell you how he felt about you and you still give him your hard-earned money, he would. He knows all of those supporters that are over there supporting him financially, they were once upon a time Shamar's supporters. And if he don't trust Shamar as far as he can see Shamar, what makes you think that he trusts any of them supporters that came from Shamar's camp? Let's make it make sense, guys. Just like when he was going around saying yesterday or day before yesterday that I'm taking his videos and channel down and this and that and other. Why would I want to take this dumb-dumb's channel down when he's my content? He's my content. Let's make it make sense. What sense would that make? Just like him. All the things that he did, well, he sold his soul. I didn't do that. But all that he did selling his soul just to be on the arms of Shamar, even if he didn't want to be on the arms of Shamar, just to get clout. It's the same thing goes for him. When we used to say, why is he with Shamar? Why don't he leave Shamar alone? Let's make it make sense. Why would he leave Shamar alone if he's not where he thinks that he should be as far as with the clout? He was going to leave Shamar alone when he felt like he could branch off and still have an audience that's going to want to follow him around wherever he's at on any platform and get views like Shamar gets. That's what his goal was. Now, these views are like the stock market. So sometimes he don't have no control over how his views are coming in, but there's been a decline on people listening to Alvo. And he's too stupid to hold an audience, which he held an audience on YouTube, but he's too stupid to hold an audience because he doesn't know how to compose what he says out of his mouth and his attitude. And he breaks all the guidelines of YouTube, and then he wants to blame it on somebody else. Hey, happy Easter, happy Sunday, Toby. Says that's what Alvo does. He falsely accuses people he don't like of being troll pages. It's a way to manipulate his followers into thinking he's a victim. Exactly. And he did that also, player. Right. And agree with me. Put a 1 in the chat, guys, for the ones that agree with me when I'm about to say what I'm about to say. He used to get Shamar to attack me. And that's when he was in a relationship with Shamar. He would wind to Shamar. And so instead of him addressing me or with the false allegations that he either at the time was telling Shamar or his followers, the pity party or whatever, he was having Shamar putting the battery in Shamar's back to do it. And now we don't have Shamar to do it. So he's turning the same women that he reads to filth that are his supporters, and then the other supporters pay Alvo to read these women to filth. He's up there now trying to get them after me, which, honey, I'm definitely not scared. Do you feel what I'm saying? This is cyberspace. These people don't know where I live, and even if they did, they would have a run for their money, honey, because I'm not the one. I'm not going to be having nobody pull up at my house and I'm looking out the window, peeping out the curtain. No, trust me. I'm very well protected where I'm at, and I'm married. So my husband ain't going for it at all. Alvo was on here talking about he wishes that all the bloggers stop talking about him. And if anyone talks about them, he could get his cut with the blog. He ain't getting no cut from no blogger. That boy's crazy. Let talk blog. He can't stand her. He can't stand me neither. Latanya, I don't know how you left me out. He probably likes her better than me. Shush. You know, I guess it softens the blow, I guess, on me that I'm not the only one he don't like. But honey, he don't gotta like me. But what he's gonna do is respect me. And what I mean by respect is, yeah, he don't have to give me no respect from a distance. But if he was to be in my presence, I would be demanding respect from Alvo. Because Alvo ain't nobody to me. Alvo was who he was to whoever else, but he's definitely nobody to me. The dude's got some mental health issues and he needs to get himself right. Sitting there bragging about spending $400 on a pair of boots. Boy, bye. We are not the same, honey. We are not the same. And got a nerve to talk about, I guess, the only ones that can say something to him or he will address is people that got money like Shamar and Tommy the Gossip. Let me tell you something. I didn't get to my age for no reason doing stuff wrong. How you know how much I got or any other content creator who does content up here? And I trust and believe what you bragging about $10,000, you could have kept your mouth closed because you definitely couldn't match my coins. And that's don't have nothing even to do with YouTube. Just all over the many of years of working, you're supposed to save emergency money. You know what I'm saying? Vacation money, retirement money. You're supposed to be saving for your future. You don't know what can happen. So, boy, you need to miss me with that. I probably got more money than your mother got because your mother looks like she's in poverty and struggling. You talking about wigs and all this other stuff, hairdos and all the other stuff, and your mother got look like a mushroom cut, like somebody put a bowl on top of her weave and cut a mushroom hairstyle. You got a nerve to talk about somebody, and you don't even look like nothing yourself. Or I'm a mother, and you're talking about somebody's mother, and I'm a bad mother. Okay. And when I say bad, I'm saying in a good way. I'm a bad bee. Okay. We can't say the same about yours. Okay. So you need to pump your brakes, bro. Alvo's probably stole that 10,000. Right, exactly. From Shamar. Because let's look, his bookings be $1,000. He spends it all on clothes. So how does an irresponsible person save up $10,000 and he's spending? And then there's times that he ends back up at his mother's house, sleeping in the basement. Come on, make it make sense. He only wants the bloggers to stop talking about him because they are holding him accountable and calling out his lies. Exactly. Like today, a lie. He just made up a false lie, making it seem like I was in his chat. I was in his chat, but I didn't go in the chat and say nothing to him. I don't know who it was that was talking mess to him. But yeah, he was trying to make the chat think that I was on a troll page. Now I got 2 accounts, but neither one of my accounts, I'm not jeopardizing my accounts even addressing these ninjas because I know they get in their feelings. They're real sensitive, even though they get on here and talk like they're Willy Bobo, all that Willy Bobo stuff. I ain't got time to be even saying nothing to these fools because I need to be able to get my material. So I don't try to trigger him. Now, one time I was trying to have a good time. It was in the morning time. He was running his mouth a little bit too much and lying a little bit too much. And I happened to I just bumped head into the conversation. It happened to be about me. So I said, you know what? I was laughing. I said, let me go into the chat and mess with him. That was the first time I ever was in Alvo's chat. Other than that, I don't be in Alvo's chat. I record his lives when he goes live, and that's as far as it goes. But as far as me interacting in his chats, for what? I don't care too much for him. So there's nothing for us to talk about. Point blank, period. He ain't no superstar to me. He's a superstar to himself. Let's get 25 more likes up on the like board. Alvo is evil, exactly. Thank you for engaging. Help. I love when y'all come up here kicking it with me. Happy Easter, Queen Grandma. Same to you, Queen. You feel what I'm saying, player? People are a trip. He really thinks it's him against the bloggers, while time is, it says, the whole time it's him against himself. Right, exactly. It says he actually changes his way, the commentary would change. Exactly. But he don't want to do that because he thinks that he's so famous. And sometimes when people get famous, they act like normal people at first, but then when they start to get that clout and that notoriety, they change. Those are the kind of people that let money change them. You feel what I'm saying? Loyalty change them. And who they're supposed to stand for. They'll put everything for money. And you see, he already sold his soul, so there's nothing we can bring past him at this point. Dude is a mess. There was somebody I was listening to, a broadcaster on Big O, while I was sitting there editing a video that I'm gonna put out after we get off this live, and they cussed out this lady. He said, don't be in my comment section talking about no Alvo. Alvo ain't nobody to me. Okay. He said, don't make that dude relevant over here. And he just went in. I'm not going to say the person's name, but I think that he would be really surprised. He's a top Big O host. He's like on the 3 milli tier. So he's getting money. And he's got his own content. I don't know. No, actually, his is not a content house. His is more of a show. You know what I'm saying? On the network. Not like Marge. Marge is more like a content house type of production that he had did. But yeah, so the dude got money. So dude ain't hating on no Alvo. Alvo can't even match him. Period. He wouldn't take Alvo to a dog show. This dude wouldn't. And I was cracking up the way he shut that chick down. You said just listening and curling hair. You going somewhere like church today, Toby? Alvo is so dirty now. Yep, he is. Hey Marcus, happy, I was supposed to say Thanksgiving. Happy Easter. I love Easter because I love all the pastel colors and the whole theme with the bunny rabbits and the Easter basket and the food, potato salad and the ham and the collard greens and the string beans and the devil eggs and just all that stuff that black folks make. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Easter, all candy yams, whatever you can think of, it's there on Easter. And then I love to look at the real pretty colored eggs and stuff. And I love the colors of Easter, the pastel colors. Yes, SL, that blogger also has a Facebook page, but she was in his chat. He was shook, talking about why are you in my chat, and he blocked her because she told on. Oh, okay. So it wasn't me that he was talking to. He was saying he was saying stuff that he says about me, and I thought it was me that he thought was on a troll page. So, okay. So thank you for confirming that, because I thought he was talking about me, because it ain't a day go by he ain't. So I just automatically thought he was talking about me and stuff, because the dude is crazy. He's been dirty when he has the world attention, he dresses up, and then he goes back to looking dusty after his plans is foiled. Right. No, after his money runs out, you mean, player. His money is not as long as his conversation, boring conversation. Spending 400 on a pair of boots, but homeless and living in a hotel. That part, karma, it's insane. It is really insane. But yep, that's how he's getting down. Anybody cooking for this Easter? Anybody cooking? Put it in chat. Tell me what you're cooking so you can make me hungry, because I won't be eating nothing for Thanksgiving. I'm on day, what is it? Day 10 of my My cleanse. Let's say cleanse. I'm doing right now. I've been water fasting. But for them days out the 10, I've been no, wait a minute. Yeah, 4 days I water fast and 6 days, no, 4 days I juice fast and 6 days I water fast. So it's a liquid, just liquid. I shouldn't even call it a fast. It's a cleanse. I keep trying to remind myself to say cleanse, not fast. A juice cleanse. So I'm on day 10. So I'm gonna break it Wednesday in the morning time. I decided to do that, and I think that's a good idea there. Let me see where them likes are at, guys. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, make sure y'all hit that like button. It's on the standstill. Salute, Cyrus. Alvo was in your state. I think he's still in your state of Seattle. Seattle, Washington. How do you feel about that, Cyrus? Let me see, Cyrus. I know, Shamar. He's at the house. I saw you. You got my message. I left you a message. Alva looks a mess yesterday in the outfit. And happy Easter, everyone. Happy Easter, Nicole. I had left you a message. I can't remember what time it was. It was early morning because I couldn't sleep. And I said, let me reach out to Shamar. And Alvo been spending Shamar's money a little bit at a time because if he was skimming off the top of Shamar's money when he was with Shamar, he can't be just, well, he's doing it. People are already side-eyeing him, but he can't just go around, just spending money like crazy like he's known to do, because then everybody will know. You're in Florida? So if you're in Florida. So if you're in Florida, is your man with you, Shamar? Oh, is he at the house? Happy Easter, Davis. I hope you have a wonderful day, sweetheart. Today. Thank you, Stacy. Long time no see from you, sis. The alcohol's drying up his skin bad. Alvo don't look 24. He doesn't. He looks bad. Alvo looks bad. He looks like a dried up prune. Alvo is cyber stalking and keeps stalking other people and bad. Yeah, he's crazy. Yep, Marcus. Yep. You spot on with that. Okay, are you coming back today though after you do this booking? Shamar? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Easter, you had a event. I remember because I seen the post, the little pretty pastel Easter post, like weeks before today. You have had it up. It's another chick that's in your post. Now I only remember the first Easter post that you put up going to Florida, and it was just, I could have swore it was just you in the post. Now I saw that new post that you put up a couple of days ago. It was a female in the post with you for the event. Happy Sunday, Miss Davis. Hey, Manifest. Does that influencer's name start with, yeah, player? If so, the same influence had met Alvo and said Alvo smelled musty. Ooh, no sir, player. Mm-mm. And I got my man location. You said, Shamar said, and I got my man's location. Well, he should be home. He should be at your house. That's where he lives. That's his home now too. My mother has cooked, and today is 4:20. Oh, dinner will be at 4:20. Okay, that'll be in a couple of hours. Yep. Day 10. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm on day 10, honey. I got 2 more days to go. I'll be breaking it Wednesday morning. It went by so fast, though. It's the weirdest thing. And you know what's so funny? I'm gonna refeed because I'm only gonna do like a whole full day of refeed. So when I break my fast in the morning, I'll drink my juice on an empty stomach, my raw juices that I make. And what I'll do is that's why I had unboxed a lot of my dishes and glasses and all that stuff so I can have more stuff to work with and cooking utensils and pots and pans because when I refeed on Wednesday, I'm gonna eat all day Wednesday. When I say all day Wednesday, I'm talking about from a certain part of the day. I'll probably have my juices in the morning time, liquids, and then around 2 o'clock I'll have my first meal. I'll have probably 2 meals, and then I won't eat anything after 6 p.m. after I get off my cleanse. And then what I'll do is Thursday morning I'll have one meal, and I'm thinking about maybe I'll break it at 2 on Thursday afternoon, or maybe in the morning I'll just have that one meal and then start back on my liquids, the cleanse. So I feel good, my sleep messed all up because I have too much energy, but I feel good. I definitely was getting on here with you guys and kicking it with y'all because it was Easter and I have taken a couple of days off going live. So I wanted to get on here and kick it with you guys. So that's why we're here right now. Yes, I am. I hope all is well with you too. That's good, player. What he doing here? What who doing here? Cyrus Alvo always bragging about all the money he has, but yet he's still consistently begging. I'm right. And dry and dehydrated. Right, looking dry and dehydrated. That boy's a trip. It's true, everyone. I did the juice fast with Miss Davis and did so well. Lost. Oh, that's right. She lost some weight, guys, doing the juice fast. Well, I need to stop calling it a juice fast, a juice cleanse. Because a fast is when you drink water that has calories in it. Juices have calories in it. So I got to stop saying that. But, that's just another name that they call it. Yup. And if Alvo has 10,000, how come he couldn't pay his rent? Right. Exactly. And then he was saying today on live this morning, he was saying that dude better step his game up. I'm gonna let y'all listen to everything he said. I just gotta edit because you know how he cusses and carries on. I'm not gonna have it on my channel. Then he gonna sit there and say the dude better step his game up. Um, but at the same time, but don't do it too quickly so it's obvious because it's only a matter of time before Shamar's gonna let him stay there before I guess he'll put him out. Because if the dude ain't over there sexing Shamar down, like Shamar wants to be, loved on, Shamar's gonna get funny with him. That's what Alva was telling his audience. I was like, you need to mind your business. You don't know what them grown folks gonna be doing behind closed doors. That relationship could be better than yours. Anything's better than messing with Alva. Please don't tell me Shamar left his new man in his home and he's in another. Yep, he said it. He said it right up here. He's in Florida. He's in the chat. He's right there. Karma ticker. He says right here. Hey, I mean he's at the my house because I go home tomorrow morning. So yeah, that's Shamar right there. New Marmar channel. He's in the chat. He put that message in this new message in the chat at 1:37 p.m. I'm just going down the chat slow because I'm running my mouth. I punk. You said you better not see his punk behind in Seattle. Well, he's there. I don't know how long he gonna be there for. He's in Florida. I don't know what part. I think it's in Orlando, Florida. But he's in the chat, so he'll tell you what part of Florida he's in. But I think it's Orlando. Also, thought Alvo had a court date. What's up with that? Nothing. He ain't taking care of none of his responsibilities. He's trying to be all up in everybody else's business. Hey, Snatched by Diego. It says, well, SL Mons, I'm about to go and spend time with family. I hope everyone has a blessed day. You as well. Thank you for taking the time out to hang out with us for a little while. Thank you, sweetie. Ooh, child. That's what I'm having Wednesday. I'm having lamb chops. I'm gonna have me some salmon, some jumbo shrimp, tiger shrimp, and I'm gonna have the head-on shrimp because I like the head-on shrimp. And I'm gonna make a nice zesty salad, homemade salad. I'm going to the Asian market, so you know they got all kind of fruits and vegetables and exotic stuff to make a salad that's gonna be out this world, honey. So I'm gonna make me a good salad and have seafood. I don't wanna break my my cleanse with a lot of carby stuff. I want to have raw, and that's gonna be cooked. The fish is, but seafood is. But I want to have with the side to bulk me up and fill me up. I want to have a salad. I want to create a salad, not no regular salad, but a salad that you could probably put in a magazine, honey. Those are the kind of salads I make. So this Shamar right here, he says, yeah, I know he's at my house. He knows I'm booking and he's so proud of me, but he's at home sleep. Yeah, he's home sleep. That's what Shamar just said. Shamar said that at 1:41 so that y'all know he's in the chat. So if you have any questions for him, just ask him. You have anything to say about Shamar or any questions you need to ask Shamar, he's in the chat. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Cyrus. That's all right. You listen, better late than not coming at all. I never put him out. He looks better than Alvo. Ooh! Shamar said, I'm never putting him out. He looks better than Alvo. He seems to be kind of quiet, like he has a quiet shyness to him. Like I'm not trying to say he's quiet, like, quiet. You feel what I'm saying? But he has a better disposition from what I'm starting to notice than Alvo. Alvo's too full of himself. Alvo is too full of himself. Queen Grandma rocks yummy, one of my family's favorite dishes, but I choose to brown stew and roast lamb. Yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna have a rack of lamb legs manifest that I'm gonna roast on Wednesday because that's when I'm gonna break my cleanse. But I'm gonna also have seafood. So basically, what I was telling you that I was gonna eat on Wednesday after I break my cleanse is a surf and turf. That's they call it the surf and turf because I'm gonna have the lamb and then I'm gonna have the seafood. I'm gonna have the lamb, like I said, the salmon, and I'm gonna have two types of shrimp. And I forgot, and my green lip mussels. I can't wait to get to my green lip mussels, honey. Ooh, child, you can't tell me nothing. I'm in Orlando, Florida. Right. I said that. I kind of figured you was in Orlando, Florida. Yeah. Child Alva don't know which role he wants to play. If he ever announced he is gonna be a transgender, I would be surprised. You said you won't be surprised. Wow. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit the like button. He's trying to outdo Shamar, which will never happen. Exactly. Exactly. I'm a bachelor just kicking it here, chilling. Enjoy and be safe at the event. I saw something this morning where Alvo had something to do with a fight last night. He probably did. I just, like I told you, I was cleaning up, washing stuff. I was washing stuff that didn't need to be cleaned, but I was doing it because that's what I do. It was in a box. Everything smelled good coming out the box, from my old house. But I just feel like because it was sitting there for a while, no dust on it and nothing. The way I made sure I wrapped up all my dishes and glasses and all that. But I just want to go over everything. And I was listening to what he was saying. I wasn't looking at him talk, but I was listening to what he was saying, recording what he was saying. And he said a lot. So I'll probably be able to catch this fight that you're talking about, Chef Sky, when I edit the rest of it, because he went live 2 times on Instagram today. The first live had ended, and then he went live again. Thank you. I do a lot of Jamaican dishes. My kid's favorite is jerk chicken and coconut rice. Oh, child, and peas. Hey, he's very nice looking too. Yeah, he is nice looking. Thank you for sharing. Very sure your family is going to enjoy those meals. Take time and love. That's right. It says have a fun and safe and stay safe. Cyrus says save me a plate. He's masculine when he's using people. His true self is feminine, right? So if you ever see him acting overly masculine, just know he's using somebody, right? I don't understand why he does that, because he's said to on numerous occasions he's been used by people. He's been hurt by people. So why are you doing it to other people? Happy Easter, intelligent. Shamar says Alvo better stop playing with my man because he don't like Alvo. If we see him, he's going to get jumped. I'm so for real. Ooh. Don't get yourself in no trouble, Shamar. Do not get yourself in no trouble, because Alvo is so jealous of that, the fact you're in a new relationship and that your new man's going to get attention because he's messing, because your man's with you. Alvo, I don't trust nothing about Alvo. Be careful. That's all I'm going to tell you, because Alvo is trifling. Happy Sunday. No, I can't have no drink. Only thing I'll be having, Cyrus, is water or electrolyte. Electrolyte drinks. It says the ex of yours will be fine. Keep me ignoring. Yeah, just keep ignoring them. That's all Shamar got to do. Happy Easter, Miss Dane. 7. Oh, I'm making oxtail, baked macaroni and cheese, green beans, candy yams, and banana. Oh, can I come over? Miss Dane 7. Oh, child, that sounds like a meal for me. You got savory, sweet, and you got the banana pudding, girl. Ooh, child. And that's so funny you brought up banana pudding, because I was thinking about making a banana pudding. I might not make it when I break this juice cleanse, but I saw somebody making a banana pudding and I want to follow that recipe. It's kind of similar to how I make mine, but there was an added ingredient, which was the condensed milk that they put in it. And I'm gonna do it with that was the only ingredient that I did. So I really don't even have to go back to that video to make that banana pudding. All I gotta do is get the ingredients I get to make my own banana pudding and get the extra ingredient, which is only one ingredient, and that's the condensed milk. Just add that to the equation, and I'm good. I'm making me some banana. I might, matter of fact, I'm lying. I might make banana pudding the night before, so it'll be ready for when I go, and break my cleanse on Wednesday. I won't eat it until like later on in the day. It'll be for dessert. It ain't nothing like making desserts instead of buying junk food from the mom and pop stores, bodegas, and all that, or the grocery store. Nothing hits the same unless it's, to me, homemade. I'm on that now. I don't like them temporary fixes of sweets, desserts anymore. I'm getting to the point in my life. I'm not really a baker. I'm more so of a cook, and I'm a great cook. Baking requires measurements and all that other stuff. But like when you're making stuff like peach cobbler, or apple pie, a fresh apple pie, or banana pudding, you really don't have to do too much measuring with that. Those are desserts you really don't have to. And I love that about that. And they're delicious. You let it sit overnight, and let all the cookies and all that marinate in with the bananas and the pudding and hunty. You said, what's your address again? Sounds so good. I think I am gonna make a banana pudding. You just taught me into it. I'm gonna make a small one. I got just a dish that I can make a small one. Shamar, there is never a reason to fight your ex. Just live your life. That's right. The man will try to talk all your money with lawsuits if you hit him. Yep. It's a jam scam. Dorchester in the building. That's what's up. Boston in the building. Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hope you and your family enjoy the wonderful. Thank ya. It says, I hate when the new boyfriend has to go after the ex. That's what the relationship is going to be based on. Yeah, I don't think that Shamar should do that. Alvo ain't gonna do nothing but run his mouth. Just stay out the way. Right. You don't need, neither one of y'all need to even be around him to get into a fight. It says, you in your man's business type of right. I love when you can just get in a relationship and focus on that person and yourself, right? You Cyrus, at least you can eat. I can't eat no solid foods until Wednesday. So they can't be hurting you that bad, Cyrus. Correct. And sure hope the new man is mature enough to stay and level headed and not accept the requested energy. Right. I get that. Yep. I'm making some banana pudding, fly high. Yep. Because the main reason why I'm making it is because it was mentioned in this chat. And just last night, I was saying I was going to make some. But I kept saying I don't think I should make it this round because I just got off my cleanse, and that's not really something I should be putting back into my body after I just cleansed my body out for 12 days, no solid food. But I'm gonna make me some. Stop it, y'all. You're making me hungry. Who knows? I might get the sugar-free Cool Whip, because honestly, the sugar-free Cool Whip, I can't tell the difference. But I always want banana pudding. But yes, I wasn't thinking about it right now, but now I am. I wasn't either, but I was last night. That's why I said it's kind of weird how she brought up what she was making for dessert for Easter. Happy Easter, everyone in chat. Making a whole chicken, baked macaroni and cheese. Oh, God. Collard greens, potato salad, which is usually made on Easter. Stuffing. You're making cornbread stuffing, Nicole? And cranberry sauce, red velvet cake. Oh, Lord. Bete. Oh, my goodness. Mm-mm-mm. Man, you made me speechless with that. For sure, with baked goods, it says we should always do that before So it could completely as some. Mm-mm-mm. I make my banana pudding with the custard at the bottom of the pan. I make the crust with the vanilla wafer cookies. Yeah, I make them with the vanilla wafer cookies too. And that's another thing now thinking that I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to use a regular vanilla wafer cookies. But this dude also did a second step that I forgot. He got them Pepperidge Farm bread short cookies, shortbread cookies. I said bread short cookies. Shortbread cookies, the square ones. He put them, he was layering them. He did 2 layers. He layered the bread short cookies or shortbread cookies, whatever how they say it. The shortbread cookies in between like a lasagna. And he also put the vanilla wafers. I'm only gonna when I make it, I'm only gonna eat a little bit of it, and I'll probably most likely freeze the rest of it because I don't want to, get too crazy with it. Happy Sunday to your family. Thank you. This is now I want some stuffing. Ooh, child, some cornbread stuffing. If it's cornbread stuffing, hell yeah. I make it. I should be the most hungriest out of everybody in this chat. Because I haven't had solid food in 10 days. No solid food, no chewing, just drinking water. 4 of the days I had juice, my raw juices that I make from home. And then the other 7, I've been drinking water. I mean 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 days. Whole chicken mac and cheese. Oh my. Yep. Hey, Tay Tay. Happy Easter. Thank for the 100 engagements. Shamar said, and my man don't post for he don't be on the internet. For real. I post my man because I'm happy to see him. My baby's so fine. I'ma never let him go. Shamar, yesterday when you said last night, what was you saying? How did you say it? You said something like he was sleeping. Like you didn't get no nook last night, Shamar? Cause he passed out to sleep or something? Cause he looked like he was tired since he been in Atlanta, Georgia. Cause when y'all was inside of the black truck and you put the camera on him, you kind of stunned him and looked like he was sleeping or resting his neck. But I'm talking about the picture when y'all was in the bed, what you had said. He was probably too tired to give you some loving. I want a plate to go. Oh, yes, cornbread stuffing. You know what I do? I'm going to tell you what I do. I cook down like a pound or maybe more of chicken gizzards. And sometimes I break up, I might make a Cornish hen or something. And I'll break up the meat on the chicken and I'll mix the chicken gizzards. They be nice and tender. They be paper thin because I cook them down to their tender, and I use the broth from the chicken gizzard and also the drippings from the chicken, the baked chicken, and I break up the chicken meat and the chicken tenders. I use the gizzard juice and I make my cornbread. I make a meaty cornbread stuffing. Nicole, do you make like a meaty cornbread stuffing? Good for you, Ma Shamar. Keep him to yourself. Exactly. I would like a plate from everyone. Thank you kindly. It says, happy Saturday on this wonderful day. Hope you are feeling well. Yes. Yes, Hunty. Yes. Yeah, he's in Seattle, Cyrus. Manifest reality. You are such a kind moderator for welcoming. Thank you, intelligent. Mm-hmm. So listen, guys, I'm about to get up off of here. I want you guys to have a safe and blessed weekend and Easter, and eat something for me. Have me in mind that you're also eating for me as well, because I won't be eating till Wednesday, but I'm okay. The willpower is there. It'll always be there. And I'm gonna get off for now. It says, you said how I made mine. Yeah, how did you make yours? Do you put meat inside of yours? Because I put meat inside of mine. I make a meaty cornbread stuffing. I make a hearty. Matter of fact, my cornbread stuffing, you can eat that by itself. Just put some gravy. You don't even need gravy, but you could just put gravy on it, and that's a meal. Because they got the meat in it. You already got the starch and the gravy. All you got to do is put like a side of vegetables, and that's a meal. Because they got mad meat going. Every bite you eat, you're gonna have a chunk of meat in my cornbread stuffing. You said I use sausage in my stuffing. That's what's up. I've tried sausage in my cornbread stuffing, but I always have to have a meat in my cornbread stuffing. Yep. Okay, so Nicole said yes, I put meat in it. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, I put a whole bunch of meat in mine, honey, because I love meat. I'm a carnivore, honey. But that's not me being a carnivore has nothing to do with me putting a lot of meat inside of my cornbread stuffing. But I think that it hits different in a good way when you put meat inside of your cornbread stuffing. Have a great rest of the day. You too, sis. There's Shamar right there. He just got in Atlanta, but this morning he told me he loves and gave me a kiss. Oh, so see, you got your little Easter present already, Shamar. So you Shamar, you know that your ex was on live at like 6 in the morning, like he must have never went to sleep, because he knew that your man, your new boo, was in town, and he was sitting up there talking left and right about you and your man. Don't get yourself mixed up in anything, Shamar, that he got going on, because I think it's a setup. And my chat and my moderators were all telling you to be safe, Shamar. Be safe. I wish I had family to kick it with. Love y'all much. I love you too, Cyrus. I really don't have family to kick it with either. That's why I'm moving back to Boston. Because, it's not really many people here that are my family, and I really want to be around my mother, my sister, my nephew, my grandbaby. And I'm getting homesick now. Shamar, you have a wonderful day, my love. Okay, so I love y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. Love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Mwah. Bye for now.